One thing I notice when we're on the start line of a race, there's this constant battle with our nerves. And we both know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, that if you let your nerves get the better of you, then you're going to tighten up. And tightness is the enemy of good sprinting, good 100-meter running, good 200-meter running, or 400-meter running, or any event whatsoever, to be honest with you. Any tightness will suck the energy out of you, suck the power out of you, reduce your stride length, drop your hips. Whatever the case is, it will make sprinting more difficult for you. So when we actually see our nerves as a kind of an enemy, then we're going to actually have that conflict in us all the time. And we can't have that conflict. So we've got to kind of make our nerves our friend in a way. We've got to see the nerves as we're on the start line as something to benefit us. All the best sprinters do this. And you can go even from Noah Lyles to even Carsten Warholm in the 400-meter hurdles, who uses the nerves that they have for their benefit, create energy. And that is what every athlete needs to do to actually create the necessary relaxation for their sprinting. So this is just a reminder, when you're actually coming up against any nerves and when you're sprinting, is to actually see them as your friend, as something to help you. Because they actually are that. They're giving you the adrenaline boost, that energizing boost to actually perform at your best. It's then when we get into that fight or flight energetic state, the nerves are there to actually help us. And that's the way we have to think about it. Now, that's not to say that we don't allow it we control it. We make sure it doesn't actually get the better of us. We're always in control, and we've got to make sure we're always in control of the nerves to actually make sure it transmutes it into something that is beneficial to us. And we do that by taking a breath, taking a big, deep belly breath into our belly, and that helps us separate ourselves from the nerves, but also seize the nerves for what they are. When we actually too much in our head and we allow the nerves to get the hold of us, we cannot separate ourselves from the nerves. We can't notice it. All we do is just feel bad. And if we can't separate ourselves from the nerves, then we cannot actually make it our friend. And that's what the breath is there for, is to actually help us breathe, to bring ourselves into the present moment and give ourselves perspective. And when we see give ourselves perspective, then we can use the nerves for our benefit. So that's what we got to do before a race. Now, we're coming into the winter season. This is not something your athletics competing is probably over, but it's something you can practice in training. There's a certain level of training, a certain level of nerves that comes up in training when we're actually competing against our colleagues or training partners and stuff like that. So we can use it then, we can practice it in training, and that's what we want to do, create that habit of seeing the nerves as our friend, not our enemy. So hopefully that video gives you a little bit of a better perspective of how we can use the nerves for our benefit and therefore stay relaxed for sprinting. Okay, see you in the next video.